pin kita sang wheel para nga kung sino ang first group nga ma-present. Okay? Okay, so I think we should start. Kahilo? Group ni Kahilo?
Ako ma-present, ma'am. Ako, ma'am. Ari ko.
Okay, so okay, Melvin, please share screen lang. For a while, stop ko lang.
Kita, ma'am.
Yes, i-ano mo lang siya guro, pwede mo siya mapadako or ipaigdaon mo siya para mas dako siya kung tanawon.
Hi, ma'am. Okay na?
Okay, okay na.
Okay. Pwede na cross-start, ma'am. Good
Yes.
afternoon, classmates. Okay, audio ko, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay na, bation na.
Now, okay, ma'am. Now we have our first, I have to report about the national hero that we choose is Melchora Aquino. Melchora Aquino is born on January 6, 1812 in Barrio Banlat, Caloocan. She is died on February 19, 19 on Banlat, Caloocan at the age of 107. Her nickname is Tandang Sora and the parents are Valentina Aquino and Juan Aquino. The characteristics of Melchora Aquino. Melchora was notable, read, and brilliant from a young age, despite the fact that she was never given the chance to attend school. Along with her brilliance, Melchora was a gifted vocalist who sang at community gatherings. Additionally, she was well known for singing at Mass when she visited a church. Who is Melchora Aquino? Melchora Aquino was a Filipina rebel who became known as Tandang Sora, Elder Sora during the Philippine Revolutionary because of her advanced age. In recognition of her achievements, she was dubbed the Grand Woman of the Revolution as well as the Mother of Balintawak. Tandang Sora, the daughter of a peasant couple Juan and Valentina Aquino, never went never went to school. She was evidently literate at a young age and brilliant as a vocalist, and she sang at local gatherings as well as at mass of her church. She was also often cast in the part of Reina Elena at the Santa Cruzan, a professional pageant honoring Empress Helen's discovery of the Cross of Christ, held in the Philippines every May. How did Melchora Aquino become a hero? When the revolution erupted in 1896, Aquino, who was then 84 years old, sided with the Katipunan, supplying them with rice and livestock for sustenance. She also cared for Katipuneros who had been injured during the conflict. The local level or in your own community. The local that we choose is Teresa Magbanwa. Teresa Magbanwa, born on October 13, 1869 in Pototan, Iloilo. She died on August 1947 in Pagadian City at the age of 78. Her nickname is Nana Isa, Nay Isa Visayan, one of art, years of service, 1896 to 1900s. Parents Juan Magbanwa, Alejandra Ferraris. Characteristics of Teresa Magbanwa. Magbanwa's skill in battle and charisma led her to command a fairly large regiment. Her soldiers affectionately called her Nay-Isa and were almost fanatical in following her orders. Her charisma was such that she was even able to win over notorious bandits of the time like Blas and Mora Ingnan. Who is Teresa Magbanwa? Teresa Magbanwa E. Ferraris, better known as Teresa Magbanwa and dubbed as the Visayan Juan of Arc, was a Filipina school teacher and military leader, born in Pototan, Iloilo. She was the second of six children of Don Juan Magbanwa and Doña Alejandra Ferrares. She was married to Alejandro Balderas, a wealthy landowner from Sara, Iloilo. Magbanwa is credited as the only woman to lead the troops in the Visayan area during the revolution. Shortly thereafter, Magbanwa shifted to fighting American colonial forces during the Philippine-American War. How did Teresa Magbanwa become a hero? Teresa Magbanwa, despite opposition from her husband, Magbanwa followed her two younger brothers and took arms against the Spaniards, leading troops into combat and winning several battles under the command of General Martin Delgado.
Okay. Okay, so
That's
that
all
was
of our
okay, thank you,
thank
Malvin. So si Magbanwa, she was called the Visayan Joanne of Arc, ha, bayi na siya, bay. Joanne of Arc na siya. Ang next group, let's check. Corsino, group ni Corsino. Ara na. Group ni Corsino. Okay, let me check. Corsino. Senyeres kag Talaman. Senyeres, Talaman, wala sila. Etino, wala man. Kag si Lloyd, wala man siya. Okay. Okay, so next one. Let's see. Villaruel. Group ni Villaruel.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay, so ara na. Noli. Ara na yung presentation.
Ma'am.
Okay. May problem sa imo audio. Hindi ka mabatian sang klaro, Noli, ha?
Wait, ma'am. So, okay na sa mo, ma'am? Ah, Batian ko, ma'am?
Yes, mabutihan ikaw pero may sound
Okay.
na
Nagtek-tek nga sound nun. Logi sa crack.
nagaburot
Amo magyapon.
sa crack.
Okay. Life and work of Rizal. Okay.
Base may pwede ka magamit nga ano nga lain nga equipment or masulod ka sa lain nga cellphone siguro. Parang audio nimo
Na?
mag-clear. I think wala na.
Wala naman yung takas ng headset ko. I think sa headset.
Okay.
So this is pretty. Good afternoon. This is the presentation of Group 4. So we choose the national hero that we choose is General Antonio Luna, and based on the characteristic criteria of a hero in the Philippines in the law and the characteristic based on the criteria that fits on our chosen hero are the extent of the person's sacrifices for the welfare of the country. So we choose this one, ma'am, because we think his achievement as a soldier, he sacrificed himself, his life for the welfare of the country, and I think this is one of the criteria that we can give as one of the basis that we can say that he is a hero. And the second one for General Antonio Luna is the motivation and methods employed in the attainment. The ideal was purely for the welfare of the country and without any taint or self-interested motivation and should be morally valid. I think, ma'am, based sa movie, sa mga ano nga nabasahan namon, mga nabasahan about sa life ni Antonio Luna, we can say nga ang iya motive is purely for the welfare of the country, and we think that's enough. One of the characteristic that we can say nga maging foundation para tawagon siya natin nga hero. And the third one is the moral character of the person concerned. I think we don't have records about morality issue. I can hindi naman mahambal, ma'am, about sa the way he speak, but overall siguro sa iya morality, ma'am, we can say nga wala kita nga morality issue sa iya. And the local hero that we choose is General Martin Chufilo Delgado, and he is also a soldier, and we think the characteristic, and here are the characteristic based sa criteria sa aton nga law kung on how one person will become a hero. Based on these criteria, we pick three that will fit him most, and I think we can give him also this one, the extent of the person's sacrifice for the welfare of the country. Martin Delgado is also wala akong hambal na butang diri alan. We choose Martin Delgado, and he is also a soldier here in Panay, Iloilo. He is a former mayor in Santa Barbara. And we can say the extent of the person's sacrifice for the welfare of the country is enough para maging hero siya, ma'am. And he also offered his life for the country, although he did not die in the war, but he also risked his life as a soldier for the country. and we can say that he also contribute the quality of life and destiny of the nation as a soldier and a leader. He is also a general here. He's a general here in Panay, and I heard in the first reporter that I forgot the name of the, but he is under he is under the command of General Martin Delgado. And,
Let's magbanwa.
and I think we can say that he. Hello, ma'am.
Okay, so si Magbanwa.
Ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
ida sa
ma'am.
previous reporter.
Magbanwa. And 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 the third and the last part is those who has part of the people's expression, the citizen must have recognized and acknowledged them as a hero. And we can say that the citizens here, Panay and Iloilo, acknowledge him as a hero because of what he have done for the country. And I think that's all of the characteristic based on the law of Philippines that we can say General Martin Delgado and General Antonio Luna were heroes here in the Philippines. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Nolly. Very comprehensive. Next, let's see, sino ang next group? Okay, so group ni Kalahatan. Kalahatan. Let me see.
Wait lang ma'am, open ba sir? May ma'am ang file nga sa kon ma'am
Okay. Okay, so I think ma-proceed na kita sa next nga group. Balikan ta lang ang group ni Kalahatan. Monton. Group ni Diaz. Andaya. Ka-Grandster. Ara na. Sino ang ma-present sa group ni Monton? Bon Joshua?
Yan kaya, ma'am.
Si Andaya. Okay, Benchel. Ready na kay Benchel? Benchel? I think nakamute si Andaya. Okay, there. Okay, so please proceed. Sino ang ma-report? Nadula si Joshua Monton for a while kasi. Okay, sino ang ma-present? Diaz? Nag-share na si Benchel. Sino ang ma-present sa group ninyo? Renster? Ari si Renster? Sino sa inyo ang ano?
Ako na lang, ma'am.
Okay, please proceed.
At lang. The national hero that we chose is Apolinario Mabini, now for first Prime Minister of Philippines, the brains of the revolution. Has, has known as Apolinario Mabini Marana, born July 23, 1864 in Talaga, Tananawan, Batangas. Parents Inocencio Mabini, Dionisia Maranan, died May 30, 1903. Education, College de San Juan del Leran, University of Santo Tomas, published works El Semel de Alessandro Programa Constitucional de la República ng Pilipina, La Repoblación Filipina. Awards and honor, Mabini face has been on the Philippine 10 peso coin and bill. Museo in Apolinario Mabini, Tagawad Mabini in awarding to Filipinos for astounding foreigner service. Notable quote, man Weber on not the wish will work and thrive for those rights with with which nature has endowed him because these rights are the only ones which can satisfy the demands of his own being. Characteristic of Apolinario Mabini, known for his powerful intellect, political savvy, and eloquence, Mabini was called the brains and science of the revolution before his enthronement died in 1903. Mabini worked and taught on the government ship the Philippines fight for independence over the next country. Characteristics of Pascual Paulblet was writing the Philippines who translate Dr. Jose Rizal, now limited to Tagalog language. He also wrote a play titled Among Armor, Patricia Love for Country, and settled as a editor of El Resume, which they used to question the atrocities during the Spanish regime. Public was excellent to Africa for his recitals. The local we chose is Pascual Poblet. Poblet, May 19, 1857, February 5, 1921. Was a Filipino writer and linguistics, well noted as the first translators of Dr. Jose Rizal novel Nole Metangere into the Tagalog language. Born May 17, 1857, death February 5, 1921. Nationality Philippines, profession writer. Okay na mga.
Okay, so done. Let's proceed next. Oops. Ready na ang group ni Kalahatan? Balikan ta si Kalahatan. Okay na? Yes, sino ma-present sa group ni ano? Father Nilia? Ernie, may problem sa inyo presentation?
Wait lang, ma'am.
Okay. Class, may klase ka mo after?
Wala, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Ernie, makadto lang ikaw sa file. Nakinanlan mo i-share ha? I-open mo lang siya ang file nga inog-share mo. Kay magwa lang na siya dayon. Tanan nga hulag sa imo nga screen gagwa na di sa aton. Once naka-share screen ka na. Okay, so ara na. Amo na na. Kaso hindi mo siya pwede pag ihalinon. Kay kung anong gagwa dira sa screen nimo, kung ano makita nimo sa cellphone nimo, amo nang makita namon dire.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Yung pa
Afternoon.
simple lang naman, ma'am. Wala na kami nagpotang sang damo-damo nga details, ma'am.
Okay, so explain nyo na lang ang inyong choices.
Oo, ma'am. Palis yung ko naman nga, ano, nagbitom. Yung ko naman, ma'am, nga national hero, ma'am, si Andres Bonifacio, ma'am. Born November 30, 1863. Place of birth, Tondo, ma'am, pro sa sa nakita ko pag iniwan yung information niya, ma'am Bonifacio, born November 30, 1863, Manila. Sa ano ko na to? Ayun, sakto. Napatay lang sa gali sa ano, sa Mount Buntis. Leader of Philippine Revolution, sa mga politically inclined individual, optimistic attitude, strong sense of responsibility, value of work, kag value of not wasting time, social, responsive, patriotism, man siya, ma'am, love for his native language, kag humility. Andres Bonifacio is head of revolution to get us free from Spaniards. Sign he have disability, but he never gives up on giving the response. Philippines freedom, ma'am. Maraman niya choice nga gagawin si Bonifacio man niya national hero, ma'am. Pag sa local level, ma'am, si Jose Cabalfin Calugas. Born December 29, 1907. Place of birth sa Barrio Tagsing, Leon, Iloilo. Na napatay January 18, 1999 sa edad nga 90. Ang ano man sa ano yun, siya ma'am Philippine Scout Medal of Honor, ang Alteriman Prisoner of War. Si Jose Cabalfin Calugas ang local hero, ma'am, because he deserved in the Philippines as the scout of the United States and courtesy of the usual signed corps, and he was secretly assigned to a guerrilla union where he fought for the liberation of the Philippines from Japanese. Mga to, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. John Christian. Okay, so makita ninyo no kung nakatanaw ka mo sa General Luna, kay namin nag-choose kay General Luna sa group ni Noli. Then kay Kalahatan sa kay Bonifacio. So, kung katanaw ka mo sa story ni Aguinaldo. You know, Bonifacio was during the time ni Aguinaldo, may ara sila sang do hindi nami nga natabo, especially ang Magdalo versus the Katipunan. Sa diin naguba ang ano kuno naguba ang imbis nga mag-unite ang mga Pilipino, may natabo na nga sa ay pag-abot sa kung sino ang mapungko sa pwesto. Okay, so dira kagin papatay si Bonifacio because imbis nga magbulig siya sa time na sang mga Spaniards, nag-ano siya, do nagtiwali. Gwa niya kung diri sa aton do they were like do mga leftist kuno kay Maribelde. Amo na nga gin padakop siya kagin papatay. Then next group we have mhm, Tabangkorda. Yeah, yes. Ah, yes. Okay, thank you, Paul. So, palayo sa World War III now. Okay, so, okay. So, I think,
Ma- Magdiri sa magbanwa ka man, ma'am, sa World War III.
wala na kita sang magbanwa. Okay, pero damo pa sang magbanwa nga bilin ah. Okay, so class, I think mas 6 na no. So hindi ta na pagkaunon ninyo nga time. I-note na to ng apat ka group nga nabilin lang. So just for group nga nabilin para sa aton nga next class para dasig na lang. Nabuhi na ng presentation, we'll proceed sa next naton nga klase next week. We'll have ang inyong literature and society. Kay gidlakangan ta na siya sa first class naton. We proceed sa Rizal on being the national hero, which is dapat lesson 4 pa naton. So ang lesson 3 ta mo nang i-tackle ta next week, and then we have your ang Philippines. No, the Philippine government system sa time ni Rizal. Okay? So thank you for today everyone. May questions ka mo? Yes? Okay, sige
Hindi
check
ka na
ako
ako.
karon.
Kaya nga ako niya pala nag-send ma'am sa lain ma'am ang natagsim sa
Okay, so
building.
okay, check ko karon ang dahil lang kung pwede kung may ara group nga override no kay no, ang na-try ko pa lang is ang kung individual. Pero kung nakaset tanawan akon kung pwede na siya masapawan. Okay. So duha lang man ka group in case nga pwede siya karon i-override ta. Ang group ni Bagoyo kag ni Paul, amo lang man na. Okay. Okay, it's okay. I think kay ano gid man ang PDF ang ginset ko lang no. Pwede man nga ang presentation ninyo i-PDF file mo lang siya. Okay. Okay, so thank you everyone. Please open your cameras and I press aton class documentation. Okay, okay, so makuha ko sa class na to picture in 3, 2, 1. Smile. Okay, so thank you everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye,
Goodbye.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Welcome. Goodbye.